Good morning, बच्चों. Dear student, in the previous video you have seen about the prokaryotic cell. Today we will discuss about the eukaryotic cell. What is eukaryotic cell? How it is different with the prokaryotic cell? Where this eukaryotic cell is found? So eukaryotic cell is present in all plant and animal, even in the protist like amoeba, paramecium, euglena, in fungus also. Here, the eukaryotic cell contains well-developed nucleus. With the name it is clear, eukaryotic. Eukaryotic cell means U plus karya. U plus karya. Karyan means nucleus. U means well developed, and karyan means nucleus. The cell which contain well developed nucleus is called as eukaryotic cell. The cell which contain well developed nucleus is called as eukaryotic. Why well developed? Because the cell contains nuclear membrane. The nucleus is surrounded nuclear membrane. It contains chromosome. Besides this, it also contains so many membrane bound cell organelles like mitochondria, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, chloroplast in plant. These membrane bound cell organelles are present. So the cell which contain well developed nucleus, the cell which contain well developed nucleus is called as eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cell. Where it is found? It is found in protist. Protist means like amoeba, paramecium. It is found in fungi. In the fungus, it is found in plants and animals. All the plants and animals, all the protists like amoeba, paramecium, euglena and fungus have eukaryotic cell, means it contains well-developed nucleus. Now we will see what is the structure of this eukaryotic cell. What is the structure of eukaryotic cell and what type of cell organelles are present there. So basically, I will discuss here one plant cell. I will discuss about plant cell here. So let us see the diagram of one plant cell here. Suppose here is the plant cell, its cell wall. Here is the outermost layer of the plant cell, that is called as cell wall. Cell wall is made up of outer layer, inner layer, and in the middle there is middle lamella. So cell wall is made up of three layers: outer layer, inner layer, in the between middle lamella. Here, at certain places, this cell wall contains some porous structure to exchange the material into nearby cell. To exchange the material into nearby cell. Here is the porous structure to exchange the material in nearby cell, that is plasma desmata. How plasma desmata? This is the cell wall, outermost layer of the plant cell wall, and below this is the one membranous structure, and where here is the porous structure in the cell wall. Here cell membrane is present, it is not open door like structure. Membrane is present that form plasma dismata. This membranous structure present here in this point that form plasma dismata. Plasma dismata plays an important role in exchange of material into nearby cell. Nearby cell, why? Suppose the one cell is here and other cell is present at its side, then how it will exchange the material? Because cell wall is rigid. So with the help of this plasma dismata, with the help of this plasma dismata. So this is the cell wall, this is cell membrane, cell membrane is present just below cell wall, and here is the plasma dismata. This is plasma. Yeah, here you can write about plasma dismata. This is plasma dismata. Through plasma dismata, material exchange from one cell to other cell, nearby cell. And here in this cell, one rounded structure is found. This rounded structure is called as nucleus. This nucleus is composed of this nucleus is surrounded with nuclear membrane, and nuclear membrane is double layer structure, double layer membranous structure. Outer side it is bulges out. It is bulges out to form tubular structure. You can see here this tubular structure that is called as endoplasmic reticulum. Here is the nucleoplasm. Here is cytoplasm in the cell surrounded by cell membrane, and here the nuclear membrane. In the nuclear membrane double layer. Here is the nuclear pore to exchange the material from nucleus to cytoplasm, and here liquid material is present in nucleus that is called as nucleoplasm, and here thread-like structure that is called as chromatin. In later stage it becomes thicker, called as chromosome, and here is the nucleolus. In the nucleus, one more rounded structure is present that is called as nucleolus. So this entire structure from here to here, that is nucleus. This total structure is nucleus. And here, just inside, outside, here towards upper side also endoplasmic reticulum, here also endoplasmic reticulum. This bulges out to form tubular structure. This is endoplasmic reticulum. And this endoplasmic reticulum if it contains ribosome on its surface, then it is called as rough. This is, suppose your surface contain certain sand or something, then it will be rough, and there is no sand, it is smooth. So here ribosome is present, so rough endoplasmic reticulum, and where no ribosome, then it is called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And here, very much big vacuole is present. This is vacuole. This vacuole contains cell sac, water mineral, to provide water to the cell according to need. And its membrane is called as tonoplast. Here in this total liquid material, is called as cytoplasm. Cytoplasm already I have written. And in this cytoplasm, beside vacuole, here is the mitochondria. Mitochondria is double membranous structure made up of double layer membrane, inner membrane from crista, and this mitochondria is called as powerhouse of the cell because it plays important role in production of energy by oxidation of food. Beside this, here some lysosome is present. It contains digestive enzyme, lysosome. If any undesirable material comes inside the cell, lysosome will digest with the help of its enzyme. Any cell organic is not functional, it will digest it. If cell is not functional, it will digest it. But sometimes if the cell, it will get, if it will, this is the nucleolus. If it will get crossed with living cell, then entire cell will be destroyed. So it is called as suicide by of the cell. But it is useful here because it is digesting some undesirable materials are present in the cell. Besides this, here chloroplast is present. Chloroplast, as you know, chloroplast contains chlorophyll molecule. It helps in photosynthesis. In the plant cell, it is present in only plant cell. Chloroplast is present. Here one more structure is present here, that is called as Golgi complex. Golgi complex. This Golgi complex or Golgi body is plays important role in storage and packaging of material which is synthesized inside the endoplasmic reticulum. So this is the typical plant cell or eukaryotic cell. What we have seen children in this cell, in this eukaryotic cell, why this is eukaryotic? Because nuclear membrane is present, nucleus is present, in the nucleoplasm is present, chromosome is present, nucleolus is present. Outer side, outer nuclear membrane bulges out from tubular membranous structure that is called endoplasmic reticulum. It is two types. If ribosome is present on the surface, the rough endoplasmic reticulum. If not present, then smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum plays important role in protein synthesis. Smooth was in lipid synthesis. This protein and lipid plays important synthesis of membrane of the new cell and the cell organelles. So it is the system, it forms membrane, endomembrane biogenesis system. Here the Golgi complex, it plays important storage and packaging. Whatever material synthesized in the smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulum comes into Golgi complex. It helps in storage and packaging as well as it produces lysosome. This also plays important role in cell division by formation of spindle fiber, and this is called dictyosome also because it helps in cell division in plant cell. And here in the nucleus, nucleoplasm, but outside the nucleus, cytoplasm, so collectively protoplasm in eukaryotic cell. But here due to nuclear membrane, cytoplasm and nucleoplasm are separate. And here the vacuole is here. Vacuole, just like a water tank, it stores the water minerals to provide, to maintain salt jet condition of the cell. And here its membrane is called tonoplast. Here one oval structure, double layer of membrane is present, inside crystal is present, that is called mitochondria. It is the powerhouse of the cell because it generates energy and stored in the form of ATP, which is used by the cell and the organism. And here the lysosome, it contains digestive enzyme. If any undesirable material is here, it will be digested by the lysosome. If any cell organ is not functioning, it will be digested by the lysosome. If the cell is not functioning, it will be digested by the lysosome. But if it will burst in the living cell, then entire cell will be get digested. So it is called a suicide bank of the cell also. And here is the chloroplast. Chloroplast contains glycan, pigment, chlorophyll. Chlorophyll A, B, carotenoid, and chlorophyll. It plays important in photosynthesis. So here in the eukaryotic cell, you can see nuclear membrane, The chromosome is made up of DNA and histone protein. DNA is the genetic material. Deoxyribonucleic acid produce RNA, ribonucleic acid. RNA gets stored here in the nucleolus, and here ribosome is also synthesized. According to RNA will come here, RNA, tRNA, and plays important in protein synthesis. And here the endoplasmic reticulum, vacuole, membrane, chloroplast, Golgi complex. These are the membrane bound cell organelles are present. Nuclear membrane means well developed nucleus is present. Well developed nucleus, membrane bound cell organelles are present. So this is called as eukaryotic cell. But in prokaryotic cell, there was no nuclear membrane, there was no Golgi complex, there was no endoplasmic reticulum, there was no mitochondria, there was no chloroplast, so it was less developed like bacterial cell. But here nuclear membrane is present, endoplasmic reticulum is present, here the Golgi complex is present, chloroplast is present, mitochondria is present, all these cell organelles are present, then it is called as eukaryotic cell. What is the difference between plant and animal cell? In plant cell wall is present, in animal cell wall is not present. It is surrounded with cell membrane only. In plant cell here big vacuole is present, in animal cell very small vacuoles are there. In the plant cell here chloroplast is present, in animal cell chloroplast are not present. In the plant cell centrosome is absent, but in animal cell centrosome is present. So this is the difference between plant cell and animal cell, but this is eukaryotic cell. Children, you have seen about the prokaryotic cell earlier, now eukaryotic cell. Later on we will discuss one by one about the function of cell organelles. Thank you very much. And you go to the link of our channel, and you can see the other video what we are going to send, and you have to see. And if any doubt you are having, you write in comment, then we will give the answer of your question in the next video. Thank you very much.